It gets a little help that is much needed for a startup. Also, a tearful reunion after an Arkansas woman who thought she was an only child is reunited with several siblings. We'll have that story and more all ahead for you this morning on Daybreak. Welcome on in, everyone, to the second hour of Daybreak here. Thanks for joining us on this Wednesday. It is December 9th. I'm Joe Morano. Jennifer Abreu has the morning off. We are here taking you through right up until 7 a.m. We've got to look at our forecast first, too. Meteorologist TJ Springer here with us to tell us that it's going to feel more like spring than it will winter today, right?
It really is, Joe. Going to be a nice little reprieve from all the cold weather that we have. And it hasn't even been that cold.
It has not been bad. And I know you keep saying the cold is coming this weekend, but you know, for these next few days, we can focus on, like, flirting with 70s, right? We're not going to get there, but it's close.
We're going to be really close. Yeah, some spots, I think, across the viewing area are going to get into the 70s throughout the next couple of days. So really a nice time to get outdoors if you can. Enjoy some time outside. We're starting off quiet. We're milder than yesterday morning, that is for sure. But it still looks wintry and festive here at Park Central Square as we take a look eastward in downtown Springfield. No problems. Look at these temperatures, though, at least compared to what we were this time just 24 hours ago. 16 degrees for the warmer in Camdenton, 14 now in Springfield, 11 in Branson, 14 currently in Clinton. We're now in the lower 40s in Monette, Springfield, Fort Wood at 43, 50 still in Harrison, Arkansas. A couple of pockets of colder conditions. We are at 32 in Lake Ozark, 37 in Rolla. Now freezing currently, too, in Fayetteville. We do have some clouds out there, but seeing some clear sky mixed with that cloud cover, all thanks to a disturbance out to our north and east. Really not going to impact us at all aside from these clouds. High pressure going to win that battle, and we will see more sunshine. Really, I think even after the sunrise, shortly through mid-morning, we'll have mainly sunny conditions. We'll be dry through both commutes, no problems whatsoever. Great to get outside, pull that grill out if it's covered up. Temperatures really going to rise nicely above average back into the lower 60s by 1, upper 60s by 3. Going to be great to enjoy some time outdoors. Tomorrow, even more so. If you've been itching to finish decorating the house, just haven't been able to do so, 69 on Thursday. Friday, that's when we really see some big changes as our next storm system moves in. And behind that, we are looking at some colder changes, and we'll talk about how cold our temperatures will fall, Joe, in just a little bit.
All right, looking forward to that. Thank you, TJ. For more than a decade, Troop D of the Missouri State Highway Patrol has collected toys for children spending Christmas in the hospital. Of course, like most things this year, this toy drive has a different look to it. Nigel McDonald is at one of those locations where you can drop off toys and explains how you can help today. Nigel, where are you?
Yeah, Joe, well, good morning. We're at Krispy Kreme on South Campbell, and as you mentioned, this serves as one of the drop-off locations for the annual Corporal John A. J. Sampietro Jr. Toy Drive. Now, Corporal Sampietro died in the line of duty back in 2005, and this toy drive serves as a way to honor his service. Now, toy donations can also be made at Troop D headquarters. Toy needs include things like coloring and activity books, board games, Hot Wheels, and action figures. Toys will be delivered by hospital staff instead of troopers to help ensure safety. Now, which is something that's really cool as an incentive, if you drop off a toy like one of these and it's new and unwrapped in value $10 or more, you'll actually receive a coupon for a free dozen donuts from Krispy Kreme. So it's a great incentive to get you out there to help this toy drive. And also it's important to mention that these toys don't just go to the children during Christmas. They serve as a present all year long for children that may be stuck in the hospital at some point during the year. This drive will run through December 20th. Reporting live in Springfield, Nigel McDonald, Ozarks First.
Always good to be able to help out, especially, of course, those in need this time of year. Thank you, Nija. We'll check back in with her later on in Daybreak. 3D&L is a plumbing support product company that actually 3D prints parts to help plumbers by holding their pipes in place. The owner's Doug Harris. He says his current product line makes the plumbing process easier by installing cross-linked polyethylene tubing. He and his son bought 12 3D printers some time back and started prototyping things, but then it became an everyday occurrence. And now his company is winners of a $10,000 prize from the eFactory's Startup Business Contest.
Oh man, are you kidding? I was like, oh yes, I got so many bills to pay. We got molds we got to pay for, we got attorneys to pay for, getting patents and all that. Perfect timing. I was surprised we won. There was some really good talented people doing that.
Harris said the initial intention wasn't to start a company, just to make a little bit of side money and make customers happy, but he's in it now. Very big congrats to him. This year, the Boy Scouts of America are adding healthcare workers to their American Heroes campaign. When you buy popcorn from the Boy Scouts, you have the option to donate it to the campaign. Boy Scouts will gift the popcorn to nurses, doctors, and others that work in healthcare. Curtis Grotoff with the Ozark Trails Council says they added healthcare workers because they've been doing so much to save lives all of this year.
Instead of buying a bag of popcorn and receiving a bag of popcorn, you're essentially paying a donation to then be able to have popcorn donated to a local hero. Our American Heroes campaign is important because it teaches our scouts that you're going out and you're trying to sell a donation to help someone else, not to help yourself, but to help someone else, and to help someone who's been selflessly breaking their back this entire year. And in this case, in 2020, we thought who better to recognize as an American hero than our healthcare workers.
Local Boy Scouts have already raised about $6,000 to go to the popcorn donation, and they're hoping to raise $10,000 more to support both the Boy Scouts and the American Heroes campaign. And some other good news for you this morning. A Little Rock woman is meeting her family for the first time in 54 years. Deborah Davis was adopted as a toddler and never knew her biological family. A private investigator and genealogist helped Davis find her sister, but it did not end there. Davis learned she has 7 other siblings who spent their lives also wondering about her.
We heard vaguely some things, but we didn't have a lot of information that we needed to find her.
I just want to get to know who my family is and my siblings.
The siblings say their mother wrote about her almost daily in her diary. Davis will meet the rest of her siblings this month, and they all plan on spending some Christmas time together.
Awesome. Great story on this hump day morning. We are tracking some changes here as we progress throughout the next couple of days. One of those being possibly record-breaking warmth for some, not for all, but then some rain. That will bring us a cool down too. We'll have all of the details coming up in just a few minutes. Keep it right here.
From Color 10 Ozarks First, Jennifer Abreu, Joe Morano, and weather with meteorologist TJ Springer. This is Color 10 News Daybreak.